What if you knew exactly where the market will reverse, down to the exact wick, before the move even begins? In this video, I'm going to show you the supply and demand secrets that you can use to catch those high-quality sniper entries. And before the end of the video, you will see and also understand how one tiny adjustment can turn a normal trade into more than double the profit, without taking extra risk. Now go ahead and smash the like button, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell to get notified anytime we drop a new video. Let's get straight into the video. Now, before we dive into refinement and how you can catch high-quality sniper entries, you must first of all understand the fundamentals of supply and demand. So, a demand zone is simply an area of consolidation that forms before a strong upward move. On a price candlestick chart, it's that candle sitting right at the base of a large upward move. Visualized as a zone, it's mostly marked as a box. Normally, it's always advisable to use the final candle before the impulsive movement as the demand zone. I often look for a sideways candle with wicks on both ends and minimal movement right before the price surges upward. This marks the spot where institutional buying previously took place. So many large players placing huge orders, driving prices sharply away. Because this is seen as a discounted price, we expect buyers to step in again if the price returns here. So we would look to buy when the zone gets retested, anticipating another wave of strong buying. Now, if you haven't already guessed, a supply zone is the mirror image. It's an area of consolidation before a sharp drop in price. Again, I normally draw it as a box, marking the last candle before the downward impulsive movement. This shows the price level where institutional selling occurred before. It's sometimes considered a premium price to sell from, meaning we expect future selling pressure when the price comes back. So when this price level gets retested, we would sell from the supply zone, looking for more heavy selling to push the market lower. Understanding these basics of supply and demand is crucial because they form the foundation of how we refine zones for sniper entries. Now that you have had an idea of what these zones are, let's move straight into zone refinement to catch those sniper entries. Here's how zone refinement works. Let's say we start on the 4-hour chart looking at a supply zone. We plan to sell from when the price comes back to it. Now that the price has eventually returned, our target is going to be this recent low. This gives us a position with a 4-to-1 risk-to-reward ratio. That means risking 1% to make 4%, or risking $1 to make $4. This is not bad actually, but it's far from being a sniper entry. These kinds of trades can be profitable, but they don't maximize potential. Instead, we look inside the 4-hour chart to refine our zone. When we drop down to the 1 hour, we would look for smaller supply zones inside the larger 4-hour zone. This will allow us to narrow our entry point and dramatically increase our risk-to-reward ratio. For example, mapping the 4-hour zone onto the 1 hour shows a broader range of candles. Within these candles, we find a smaller, more precise supply zone sitting right at the top. Using this refined zone for our position changes everything. Going back to the 4-hour, we now have the same setup, same target, and same selling area. But the risk to reward now goes from 4-to-1 to 7.7 risk to reward ratio. That means risking $1 to make $7.7. Just by refining, we've turned a decent trade into a highly profitable sniper entry. Now, let's go ahead and show another example with demand zone. We're on the 4-hour chart of gold with the US dollar pair, but this works on any asset. The market has just shifted trend direction, breaking structure from lower lows and lower highs to higher highs. We want a higher low to form so we can trade it. Our target is the swing high, so we map the last candle before the impulsive movement as our demand zone. Without refinement, this gives us a 3-to-1 risk to reward trade, which is good but not yet a sniper. Now, when we go down to the lower time frames like the 1 hour reveals more detail. 2 potential demand zones. One is the last candle before a push, and the other is at the very low of the market. At this point, we refine by focusing on the lower zone. Moving our entry there without changing the rest of the trade will boost the risk to reward from 3 to 6.2. That's an extra 3.2% profit potential on the same setup, just by refining. But here's a key point. When multiple zones appear inside a larger one, which should you choose? The safest choice is what I call the extreme zone, the zone farthest from current price in the leg of movement. For a bullish setup, that's the lowest zone. This gives the best risk to reward and avoids being stopped out if price seeks the extreme before reversing. If we want to catch a trade from the top zone as well, we can't simply place a limit order there. Instead, we wait for what I call a standard confirmation. This means looking for a structural shift on the lower time frame that aligns with the higher time frame trend. For example, in a downtrend on the 1 hour, if price enters our demand zone and then breaks a previous high, that confirms buying pressure strong enough to reverse structure. From there, we can take a pullback entry towards our target. Once confirmed, we place buy limits in the top zone with confidence. But our main limit order stays at the extreme zone for maximum safety and profit potential. Going back to the 4 hour, this refined extreme zone sits neatly within the larger zone. It might look odd at first glance, but this is where the sniper entry happens. Right on the wicks, not halfway through the candle bodies. In our example, the market tapped the extreme zone perfectly before surging to our target, turning a 3% return into 6.2%. Now there's one danger with refinement, which is over-refinement. You might think, if refining from 4 hour to 1 hour is good, why not refine further to the 5-minute? The problem is that smaller zones deep inside the move are often never reached. On paper, a setup like this might offer a huge 25R return, but in reality, it will be missed most of the time. The golden rule is to only drop 2 time frame steps down. From the 4 hour, you can refine to the 1 hour and at most the 30-minute. From the daily, you can refine to the 4 hour and then the 1 hour. This keeps your zones accurate without missing trades. Remember, securing sniper entries is just one piece of the bigger trading system. If you want to integrate this into a complete strategy, you can subscribe to the channel so that you can watch the next videos that will be coming to the channel to keep building your skills. This broker right here is one of the best Forex brokers in the Forex industry that offers both Forex and synthetic pairs. If you want to trade correctly and not miss any market move, this is the right Forex broker for you. So click on the link in the description of this video to register with the Derive Forex broker and trade efficiently. Go ahead and join our Telegram channel and get access to high-quality expert curated trade signals every single week. But that's just the beginning. For those who want even more, our VIP signal channel delivers the most premium signals with even higher accuracy and more frequent trade opportunities. Don't settle for average trades. Join a community that wins consistently. So, click on the link in the description below to join now and start capitalizing on the market like a pro. If you found value in this breakdown, do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us to keep sharing these advanced trading insights on YouTube. Still have questions? Drop them in the comments and I'll personally help you out. And stay tuned. I've got another powerful concept coming up in the next video to take your trading even further. Until then, trade smart, stay disciplined, and keep learning.